Want to know China to do better business? And how about saving time and money with some expert insights on China trade and investment? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to our channel, Trade with China. Today, we're diving into a major new tech blueprint that's just come out of Beijing. And listen, this isn't just a minor update. It's basically a complete rewrite of their technology strategy. So if you're trading with or investing in China, you've really got to understand the shift. Let's break it down. At the heart of this new plan is just pure ambition. You can see it right in this quote. China is essentially saying, we're done playing catch-up. The new goal is to become a system leader. In other words, they want to build a whole new engine for innovation that puts them firmly in the driver's seat on the world stage. This is a huge pivot, and you can bet the ripple effects are going to be massive.
So you might be asking, how exactly are they planning to do that? Well, it all comes down to a core concept they're calling a scenario. The easiest way to think about this is like a government-backed real-world test bed. It's basically a commercial sandbox where new tech can jump from the lab to the mass market at lightning speed, and it's all got the full backing of the state.
And you know, this isn't just a bunch of vague ideas thrown together. No, it's a very specific four-step master plan. It's designed from the ground up to take a technology from just an idea in a lab and turn it into a dominant force in the global market. Okay, so here's how this four-step cycle actually works. First, you start with a technology breakthrough. That's the new invention. Then, it gets dropped into a scenario for real-world validation to see if it actually works. Once it's proven, it gets scaled up for massive industrial application. But here's the really clever part. That success feeds right back into the system for a system upgrade. It's a self-reinforcing loop designed to just keep accelerating innovation, faster and faster. All right, let's get to the question that probably matters most to you. Where is the money going? Where are the real opportunities here? Well, this plan highlights 5 key arenas for investment. Let's take a look. First up, we've got the absolute backbone of the economy, advanced manufacturing and logistics. The big goal here is to give traditional industry a massive upgrade with cutting-edge AI and automation. And this table right here shows you just how big a deal this is. We're not talking about small incremental improvements. In these new AI-powered smart factories, quality control with AI vision hits 99.9% accuracy. Production cycles get chopped down by 25%, and logistics, they're running 5 times faster. These aren't just little tweaks. These are total game changers for industrial efficiency. Okay, next up is Arena 2, New Tech Frontiers. This is where Beijing is placing its big bets on the future, focusing on those really foundational technologies like AI, biotech, and completely unmanned autonomous systems. And a massive driver behind all of this is the push for technological self-reliance. Just look at this goal for AI chips. By 2027, China wants its own companies to supply over half of its domestic market. That's about as clear as a signal as you can get that they are dead serious about reducing their dependence on foreign tech. And some of the test beds they're setting up here sound like they're straight out of a science fiction movie. We're talking about unmanned systems that operate seamlessly across land, sea, and air. They're developing a so-called low-altitude economy, which, yes, means things like passenger drones could become a normal way to get around. Plus, they're pushing really hard into new fields like biomaterials and even deep-sea mining. The goal isn't just to improve old industries, it's to invent entirely new ones. The third arena is all about bringing this tech into our cities. The focus here is on using AI and data to make city life run smoother and to make public services way more efficient through smart city and digital government projects. And here's a pretty wild example of the impact. In some areas, registering a new business used to be a 3-day ordeal of paperwork and waiting. Now, with a new AI-powered smart approval system, it takes just 10 minutes. That's the kind of radical leap in efficiency we're talking about. All right, now let's see how all this tech is going to weave its way into our daily lives with Arena 4. This area is all about personal well-being, covering everything from advanced healthcare and elder care to new ways of thinking about tourism and retail. So let's zoom in on healthcare for a second. One of the biggest pushes is an AI-powered early diagnosis. And get this, in some of the trials, these systems have boosted lung cancer detection rates by 40%. That is a massive life-saving leap. When you combine that with things like remote patient care and robotic assistance, you're looking at a complete reinvention of the patient experience. And the final key arena, number 5, is the green transition. This is all about using new technology to hit some really ambitious environmental targets, with a special focus on clean energy and more sustainable farming. The scenarios here are really practical. We're talking about things like dedicated clean energy corridors for electric vehicles, smarter power grids, and using AI for hyper-efficient precision agriculture. And it's already working. We're seeing real results, like a 30% drop in pesticide use in some areas. That's a clear win-win for the economy and the environment.
Okay, so we've seen the plan. We've seen the 5 arenas. So what does this all mean for your business's bottom line? Let's boil this all down into the strategic opportunities and the new challenges you've got to keep on your radar.
And really, it comes down to a classic two-sided coin. On the opportunity side, you could partner with state firms on these new scenarios, you could supply the specialized high-end tech they'll need for these test beds, or maybe you could even get access to massive new industrial data markets. But, and it's a big but, on the challenges side, you're going to be competing against heavily subsidized local companies. You'll have to navigate a whole new set of state-led technical standards, and you can absolutely bet that the compliance and regulations are going to get a lot more complex. And this all leads to the big strategic question that this entire policy hangs on. Is this master plan ultimately about building a closed-off, self-reliant tech fortress? Or could these new scenarios actually become a new kind of platform for global collaboration? The answer to that question is going to define the tech landscape for all of us for decades to come.
You know, helping you figure out questions like that is exactly what this channel is all about. We're here to bring you practical knowledge so you can navigate business and investment, understand the culture and economic trends, and master communication in your trades with China. Your comments really do encourage us and help us see what's valuable to you. So please share your thoughts.
And if you want more actionable insights like this to find those win-win solutions, go ahead and press like and subscribe now. It really helps us bring you more useful information.
Don't miss out on the possibility to understand and make money in your trades with China. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next explainer.